Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome back to Phantom Signal. We are going to be jumping into Mission 13 now, which I happen to dread because there's a twofold problem with this one. One, it's not an easy mission. It screws up a lot because of, well, energy concerns, and I don't have the backup situation to actually deal with that, which is the energy area effect. I can't overcome that with it, and also it's going to be one of those where I don't get any of these skill points, even though it says I get 3. I'm not going to be getting any. So, yay. Let's go ahead and click on it. Can I click somewhere? Oh, wow. There we go. It wouldn't let me re-click on it. That was a little bit weird. But let's go ahead and start mission. Hopefully we're not running into a bunch of bugs all of a sudden for no reason. It wasn't quite this buggy whenever I played through it last. So let's go ahead and put up an energy generator. We're going to put it... Actually, we're going to put it down here. And then we're going to build some off the top of this. Mainly because we need to get some lasers up top. So as soon as that gets done building, we're going to build a second one here, and we're going to pause it as soon as we go to build that. So 1, 2, and pause. So we need to build this right there. And then we're going to build an energy generator off the top of this one, kind of going up here so we can get the lasers out to the side, and another one right there to get the lasers out to the side of that. This is the only side that we're going to be going with lasers on, because, well, we don't really need them. It's just that they're the quickest way to get this defense up against what's coming from the top. Later on, it's going to be an issue of stopping missiles. So those are going to start cropping up, and we're going to be able to deal with those. We're getting a little bit of a slow build here, but it's fast enough to deal with the guys that are coming in, and we need to actually build these up as soon as these get done building. So that's why we're not building extra things just yet. So those are going to come in. We do have a swarm, and I do mean a serious swarm of enemies coming in up here. So let's go ahead and pause it right there. That last one I do need to let tick over, but we'll go ahead and start upgrading. As soon as things get done, we'll pause and then just start upgrades. Boom, 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 level 3. And you're going to upgrade, well, level 2, sorry. Complete. Okay, so now we can start building energy generators. I'm gonna end up having to build a few, so I want to kind of try to get this to be situated just how I want it. So we'll do 2 there, build, and then we'll have one built off this side that has 4 going to it. Then we'll build another one here and try to get them roughly in the same position. This one is probably one of the harder missions in my opinion, so yeah, if you have trouble with it, don't be embarrassed. So can we get all 4 of them connected to that? Yes, we can. Okay. So we have a nice little setup here. We're going to end up having to build a relay of sorts, but can we get this to connect? Can you get spawned in one of those spots? I don't know if it's going to let me. We just need a hole that it can spawn in. I was hoping to put it right in there, but I guess I didn't make it quite large enough. Oh, did we get it there? I don't really need it for this particular wave. That's why I'm not really focusing on up there. So we're going to go ahead and build it there, I guess. As you can see, they're destroying these, taking a little bit of damage from it. We'll end up building the repairs on them in a little while. It's not urgent right now. They're going to be taking more damage later on too, but we do need to upgrade this to level 3. Because we're going to need it later on. There you go. Shooting them down, and we're going to go ahead and do repair drones on those. Because on this one, you don't get any extra income, so you kind of have to just deal with what you got. We won't know until, I want to say, wave 2 or 3, whether they're actually going to be bugged or not, because there is a thing that bugs up on this one. But while we're here, I'm going to go ahead and set up my ion cannons. We're going to do one there. Gonna do one there. I think right there is good. Yeah, right there. And we'll do another ion gun over here. I just want them overlapping so they can cover each other. And we'll start upgrading these. We might get them repairing. I'm not sure whether we honestly need it on those, because usually they're not going to target them. If they do, it tends to go downhill very quickly, even if they have the repair. So we could save some extra money and be able to be a little bit more flexible later on. Here comes one of them. If this doesn't fire a laser, I'm going to just continue on with the mission. I don't know why we encountered that bug with the last one. It happens frequently, so I'm hoping restarting the game actually worked to fix it. But we're having a lot of bugs lately, and I think it's just coincidence, but I could be wrong. It could just be something permanently wrong with the game, and I would have to completely reinstall, which I'm not going to do. I plan to just play through this game one more time. Unless there's a big demand for it or something. I'm just having fun with it and enjoying it, so that's kind of where we're sitting. Let's see. Missiles are going out. We do have speed up and speed down, so we can make this fire faster, which is always a good thing. Go ahead and blow the living crap out of them. We're going to have a small swarm of little enemies coming through, and they're firing awfully slow. Usually they fire slightly faster than that, but I think we should still be okay because they can't destroy these with one little cluster. We do have that guy. You want to see the range of those. It's insane. So, yeah, you don't really have to worry about it being a thing. These, however, do not have anywhere near the range of that. I mean, we could creep them back a little bit, but then we'd be leaving this exposed, which I really, really don't want to do. And this guy's gonna, yep, he's firing his beam, so at least we have the enemies actually functioning here. So that is a plus, I guess. I mean, if they weren't functioning, this mission would be a lot easier. I mean, seriously. I'm gonna go and scratch my head there. Now, I could resell these and turn them into ion cannons, but I don't think that's going to be beneficial to me. Let's go ahead and speed you up. And we're going to do an energy store somewhere. Where can I put you? Where will you fit? Right there's fine. Yeah, that'll be fine. And just so we have plenty of energy in our backup reserves here, let's go ahead and slow you down. That way that thing can start healing already. It's probably not going to kill it either way, but I do like having that little bit of a safety net there. We are going to have one of those big missile ships coming in as well, but I should be able to stop it with the long-range missiles, so... And that thing is seriously has long-range missiles. It's not one of those little putsy things. I could put out an ECM as well, and I might do that later. That's one of the reasons I'm saving a little bit of money here. Let's go ahead and bump it up to speed 2. So we can get them in here. Let's bump it up to 4 so it counts down quicker. There we go. Speed 2 while they're actually in here. This should be missile boats. Yeah. There's one. I remember this mission very clearly because it took me several tries the first time. Trying to figure out the pattern that I want to do. I think last time I beat it, I actually had 4 of these ion things. I had 2 on this side and 2 on that side overlapping. I think you only need 3 until like the final wave. But at that point, I think I want another missile, well, like another missile location, if you will. So, and these will shoot down the missiles rather reliably. There's not too many enemies coming in, and they will take out these little random others, and they'll take a little bit of damage from it, but it should be fine. And we do have the ion guns covering their butts as well a little bit, because that range overlap on them protects both sides of the laser batteries, so... We really, really don't have to worry about too much here. They're just going to do their thing, and we'll go ahead and bump it up to speed 4 so we can just quickly finish them off with the big missile turrets. Boom. That one missed. That one freaking missed. Oh, come on. Keep firing. We'll go ahead and speed you up again. Get you another little volley there going in so you can finish these guys off really quickly. If you amplify the speed of this one thing right here, it tends to let off the most beautiful volley of death possible. Now this one we're gonna have to slow it down to 2 to hopefully avoid the bug. If I do get the bug, I can scrap and rebuild that, but that means that I'm exposed for a little while, which is really, really bad. So yeah, we need to be a little bit careful. These are going to get pelted as soon as they get within range of this circle. They're not going to be able to fire until about here. I don't think they'll ever get in range of my ion cannon, unfortunately. Otherwise, that would be absolutely awesome. Our ion cannon can take out the missiles as well as these little bugger-alls. I'm going to slow down this batch of guys so that my ion cannons can deal with these before that becomes a thing. And those are going to just explode on there. Lovely. Not too much damage, but it's all right. That's the downside of the ion cannons. They can't kill those kind of things very quickly, but they shoot down missiles like nobody's business, and having 2 of them is enough to take down a huge majority of missiles, and you can see our energy recharge is high enough to overcome this for the most part. So I'm just hoping that they can pull energy from the grid fast enough to keep these down. So let's just pray that the grid does not glitch up. It looks like it's not going to, but hey, I've had it happen before, so yay. And on this one, I would speed this up with the area of effect damage. You can get that from doing the other quests, but you could just drop an area of effect damage right on the middle of these guys, and it will do a decent amount of damage to these missile boats. It's not a weak attack. It won't do much to the giant carriers, though. So the big boss ships. Let's go ahead and speed that up just a little bit so we can get more volleys of missiles coming out, and those are going to just bombard the living crap out of them. Boom, boom, boom. Lovely. And that already wore off, so we only got one guy off of that. But hey, that's one less thing firing missiles at us. But this is the slow part, and I don't want to put it on 4 speed because that is more likely to break my lasers. So I have to leave it on 2 times speed while they're just slowly withering away. You can see that we're damaging them. The area of effect blast on this is nice as well. So it's going to take these guys out relatively easily, because they don't have any form of anti-missile. None of these enemies do, so yeah, that's kind of what we're relying on here, and this should be well protected for the rest of this volley. The only thing I'm really worried about is the final wave, and that might be able to break through my 3 ion cannon defense here, and yeah, I still run out of energy on that one, and I needed to use the energy thing for 4, so, because we would burn through all of this. I could upgrade that. It costs 300 though. I'm gonna go ahead and put another energy store. Let's put one there, and we can scrap them out if we need the money, because they're base level buildings. So those are gonna start building up more energy as we sit here, and that should give us, let's see, 210 from that, plus I think 30 something from our actual energy buildings. And no, I'm not gonna scrap these. These are vitally important to the later waves. So yeah, we need to handle that. Yeah, 250, 254, that's good. That's enough to actually deal with all this. So even if these are firing constantly, we'll have a good period of time with the battery completely up. So I'm happy with that. Let's go ahead and do another speed boost there. Get a nice big volley of missiles coming off. Maybe it'll take out more than one. Boom. There's another little volley. Boom. Okay. Yeah, that's not too bad. Took out 3 of them with that one. And we're down to the last one. That's going to go down really, really quick. I think 2 missiles left on it. Oh, might only be 1. It's only 1. Okay, here comes the last wave from that direction. You got 3 from the top, 3 from the... I think we have 3 from the left. Didn't we just destroy... No, we already destroyed 4 out of 10. We're on 5 out of 10. So there's going to be 2 more from that direction. 3 from this direction puts us at 9, and then there's 1 from all 3 directions. That's if memory serves. And we have the 2 basic missile ships, but we're going to start seeing the big missile ship come in right down there. Oh, I hate that thing. First time playing this mission, I just couldn't kill it because I had already upgraded everything, and I had only partial recovery from level 1 things too. So yeah, that made me change my research path quite a bit going through this. So yeah, my second playthrough, I changed up to kind of what I've got now. So it's going to fire and start veering off. We are also going to have little missiles coming off as soon as that gets in range, which it should be fairly soon. Let's go ahead and drop up that. Get a nice big volley of missiles going on so we can take out some of these annoying ones first. That one's going to keep firing 3 missiles. These only fire 1, so yeah, it's not quite as bad. And I don't know why that just spiraled around like that. I guess it just kind of tracked onto a different target or something. As you can see, we're not making a net gain on our energy here. I could build 1 more energy generator and link it to one of these 2 and get it filling back up relatively quickly as well, but we can deal with what we got. So nice big volleys going in. Let's see. I will go ahead and put repairs on these instead, though, because I'm happening to remember that I think, if memory serves, there's going to be a royal pain in the ass in the very near future. That is going to be one of those carrier ships, and those are not as easy for me to handle. Kill them, please. Thank you. I wish you could like prioritize targets, and it would like make your missile ships focus on them, but unfortunately you cannot. But we have almost gotten through this wave anyway. Boom, boom, boom. And we are making a net gain on energy here, so that's always beautiful. I think this one's one of these, and I think the next wave has 2 of these. But I am not positive on that. But if you could gather resources, this would be another wave that you could basically sit there and blockade it and not shoot back at it. But we don't have that option. So you just keep blowing the living crap out of these. If I really, really wanted to make it real secure, I would change this over to an EMP missile, but that slows things down so much it's not really worth it. Let's go ahead and speed it up to 4 real quick, so we can get those missiles going in nice and smooth. Yeah, this is going to be one of those one mission ones, unfortunately, I think. They'll be shorter than the last episode, but yeah, you guys really don't stand a chance against that. Because we've got full laser defense going on here. Let's see. Keep on going. It is going to be a struggle later on. We're not worried about these things taking a little bit of damage. We're more worried about them taking lethal damage. So they can get down halfway and we're fine. I'm not really worried about that. So what do we have coming out of here? One big missile ship? I think we have 2. Yeah, there's the second one. We've got a whole bunch of these little buggers. So little buggers, I'm not as worried about. Let's see. I'm going to slow down that batch of you, so we can kind of focus down this first wave, and I'm going to go with speed up there. You can see that that's working out really good against these guys. Just speed up on those turrets can do a lot of things, but does drain the living daylights out of your energy. So now we have 4 times speed. These haven't even stopped to start shooting yet. There you go. We should have enough volleys to actually stop their stuff at the very border there. Yeah, it's not even really gaining ground. Beautiful. Did one just get by? No, that was a trail from mine. Okay. I was going to say, what the hell? How did it get by us? No, we're shooting them down. Okay, next wave will come from the bottom right, and we really need to be on the lookout for these because it's more like the waves that came from the top. So, yeah, it's going to be bad. I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be terrible. We're going to take damage, period. So you got a whole bunch of these ships. And we got 2 of these little buggers defending against it. So let's go ahead and go to 2 times speed. We're going to slow down part of these guys so we don't have as many targets to work against. And let this come up. We're going to wait until we're in a situation where it's not really feasible to... There we go. That should actually help take them down. We're not doing too bad on energy with that. I'm surprised we're keeping up with that. I guess I positioned that just right or something. 3, 2, 1. Do we need another slowdown? I don't think we do. There we go. And it only seems to go down whenever I have 2 of them going at once. So having just 1 there is fine. Speed it up a little bit again. Protect all retranslators. We got to keep all 3 of them alive. If you lose one, you lose the mission, period. I learned that the hard way. I was thinking, oh, I could just defend this one right here. It'd be fine. No, you have to defend all of them. Okay, so we're going to slow you down. Going to go ahead and get that bunch there, and we're going to start coming in, and we're going to do that number. Take down as many of them as possible with this little wave. Okay, so we've got a good portion down, and the missiles should help out in the defense. There we go. And we've got 1 big missile ship back here, I think. Nope, it's a laser ship. That's even worse. But at least we've got our speed down going on. Now we're going to have our speed up before it even gets here. Slow Moses. Takes a little longer for it to get here than the one from the top because of, well, how this grid is laid out. So we've got speed up available. Got speed down on its end. So I'm going to do one of those numbers. We're going to slow it down so that the missiles have time to do their work. We could do EMP missiles, but we're not going to. Because EMP missiles just freeze it in place. And speed up. And you're going to do a little bit of damage to that building, but you're going to die at the same time. Here comes the wave number 9. This is probably one of the harder missions, in my opinion. It's honestly harder than the last one, in my opinion. But that's because the last one, you can kind of... You can't mess around on it. You actually have to follow a strategy. But you have a... you have more control over what you do. This one, you have to defend these. And if any of them get scrapped, the last one, you actually defend things as well. But, this is a big but. They're mobile, and you have plenty of time to move up in front of them, because they're mobile things that you have to defend. Yep, you guys are going down. We split you guys up. Okay, so that one's going down. Let's go ahead and do the speed up. Oh, we did that speed up at the wrong time. Well, hopefully it'll get a few of these guys at least. There you go. Got one long-range missile ship and a laser ship. Hopefully those missiles will do enough damage to him to stop him before this laser ship gets up. In fact, let's make sure that it does. Yeah, you're gonna die, little buddy. We got plenty of energy for this, so we've got one more wave left after this. Oh, goodness. I don't want to speed this up until this thing is dead. Otherwise, we'll be firing at that target. I need to wait until this thing gets in range for the ion cans to really justify doing this right here. Come on, keep peppering them. 1, 2... There you go. Yeah, you don't get to do much damage to me, little friend. So now we're going to have the real wave. This is going to suck just a little bit. But we're looking good on health. This bottom left one has me slightly worried, but I think we'll be okay, considering the waves that come in. Let's go ahead and drop it down to 2. We've got a couple small ships. Okay. We've got a big carrier up top. And I forget what we have coming in from the bottom. Let's go ahead and slow down that pack. And just let the missiles do their thing. This thing's going to come in and try to start attacking our laser ships, unfortunately. We're not going to be able to do much against that, but we can slow it down and do some other little tricks to kind of stop it. So there's some lasers on you. Let's go... Oh, you're going straight for the middle there. So they are going after it. Okay, I'm fine with this. You can go after it. I'm going to do this number. Let's see if I can clip at least 3 of you. There you go. Yeah, just keep shooting at him. Do what you can. There you go. And we're doing damage faster to him than he's doing to us. And I think this is the last wave. Let's go ahead and slow him down. I don't know why that's not shooting at him. He's in range. I guess we were just shooting down his extra ships. So we'll do another speed up down here. Let's go. Boom. And I don't think there's any more coming. So, good big fast volley there. And we'll slow him down again so he does less damage. And I think we should be good. Because I think it's 2 more missiles? 3 more missiles. Okay. So we've got this. And last one. Boom. Mission accomplished. Yeah, that one's really peculiar and a really pain in the ass. A really big pain in the ass. Especially if you ask me. But anyway, we go ahead and complete that one. You can see it didn't give us any points. Yeah, it's a bastard like that. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time on Phantom Signal. Bye.